Hello, today we're going to show you the difference in cables that are used in CCTV applications. We'll start off with the DIY cable, which you can buy ready-made. It's a low quality cable, but you'll find that it is available in different lengths, pre-cut, and most first time users or installers will use this type of cable. It's got audio, your video and your power all runs in the same lead. The drawbacks are it's poor quality cable. You've got your ends already fitted, so it means you have to drill a considerable size hole to get these cables, these connectors, through from the outside of a building to the inside. You're much better off buying a proper coax or RG59 or a Cat5 cable around that. But as I said, this is a DIY cable. These come in sort of 5, 10, 15, 20, even longer lengths. They're used mainly by the DIYer because you've got your power and your video all in one. So all you do with this cable, you plug this end, get a little camera here to show you how it works. This is a little cheap camera, but on this camera you've got your little power, so you put your power supply into there, you've got your audio and you've got your video. These really want to go into a junction box outside because to make them weatherproof, or use some amalgamating tape to make it waterproof. But that's why DIYers use it, because it's just quite simple. And then the other end, this would be indoors by the DVR or the monitor, and you simply plug the power supply here. You simply plug the end of the power supply in there, and these two into the back of the monitor or a TV, and that's it. You'll have your picture system up and working. The drawbacks of this cable, first of all, like I said, the ends are miles too big. You get everything, power and video running into this, so you're going to have some sort of interference. It's a tiny little cable. Inside, if you cut one of these ends open, inside it just looks like a tiny piece of a speaker wire. It's not much more than that. Very poor quality. The next cable you will find yourself using on a CCTV will be your RG59 coax. You'll buy this in rolls, you'll cut it to your required length. You'll use your little cutting tool to give this effect. You'll put a BNC connector on the end and crimp it on with one of these. It's a much more stable cable. You can run, sort of, I don't know, 20-30 meters. I wouldn't really go much more than that with this sort of cable. There are shotgun cables, or they call it. It has power running in the same cable. It's just attached to the side, so that's convenient. It saves you running two lots of cable. If you're running any distance with a CCTV cable, you want to be trying to get your power at the camera end, especially on long runs. But this has all probably been the bread and butter of CCTV cable for years. More and more now, people are using the Cat5 cable. This has already got the connectors already attached, but I've showed how to put the connectors on my other video. But when you use this cable, on Cat5 cable, you've got no problems of running this 100 meters. There'll be no interference with the RJ59. You do suffer from interference, ground loop effect, where you'll get rolling bars down your screen. You won't get that with Cat5 cable or Cat5e or Cat6. You're probably going to be using Cat5e. Cat6 is more expensive. It's a much better quality, faster cable. It can carry more data, but you don't really need it. Cat5e will be your bread and butter, good quality cable. With this sort of cable, you could use balun, where the cable fits into the end of the cable. This will go onto the end of your camera or on the DVR at the other end. You can, if you don't have the connectors on the end, you can connect your two cables onto here. They'll be from the same pair, so you might just take the orange and white and orange on there. It's got a plus and minus on there to somewhere. It's hidden, hardly see it, but there's a plus and minus in there. And it just so you know when you get to the other end, you know how to wire it up. But if you've got your ends on, just plug it in. I think the beauty of not having the ends on is you can run more than one camera for video. You can run 4 cameras down this cable, the Cat5. If you're running video only. If you're running video power, you can still run 2 cameras down one of these Cat5 cables. So it cuts down on your cabling. And certainly because it's a twisted pair inside, that's what stops it from suffering from interference. That's about it really with CCTV cables, but look forward to speaking to you again on another video. Thank you.